Hello, hello. New update for, I guess, this week. So far, I've been managing to upload at a consistency about maybe one a week, barring some otherness. So, this time around, I grabbed a few more things. I was visiting some friends, and while I was there, I visited some card shops. Well, the first thing wasn't at a card shop. This is a gift. I got a couple of packs of these card sleeves. These are from the Van Gogh collection. In collaboration with Van Gogh, they made some artworks that combine Pokemon cards with some of the actual paintings from Van Gogh's. For this one, you'll see Corviknight in the background, which is very nice. I got two of these, so I don't know what I'll end up doing with it. The other thing I managed to pick up was, just for fun, a single pack from Silver Tempest. I don't know what it is about this set. I just really like it. So whenever I see a pack or two lying around, I'm always tempted to pick them all up. And removing the back card. Oh, I always love this card. Ooh. Oh, in case you're wondering, whenever you see pack openers move a bunch of the cards to the front before they start, this is a good example. They'll do it like this. So, I don't know for how long. Definitely for the Sword and Shield era, they put some uncommon cards, the main, I guess, pull card, and then more cards on the back. For Scarlet and Violet, they just go from the last card's the big card. So if you see like older pack openings, that's why you'll see that shuffle thing. When I was looking at some of them, I totally forgot about that because I don't memorize the order that the cards come in the pack. I was like, what are they doing? And I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. They're just moving around to be more entertaining. And 3 packs of the 151. So when this dropped, or when this announced, this was one of the sets I was considering to go back into Pokemon for. Maybe not necessarily for videos, but definitely for like picking up packs. I decided against it at the time because, classes. So that wouldn't have been the greatest idea. Trying to, pay for both things at the same time. But, at least I can do this now in my free time. Oh, I have a soft spot for Duba. A Lapras. You too. Okay. One of the things I was eyeing on when I was considering continuing collecting Pokemon cards again was the 151 binder collection. If I do come across one, I might consider picking it up. I do know some people sell the binder by itself, but I'm still debating on whether or not to try to get with the packs as a whole thing. Also, Kadabra, one of my favorites. Oh, I love this. This is wonderful. I love Caterpie. Oh my god. Another Kadabra, let's go. If I get a few more of him, well, I guess one more of him, I'll probably make a deck or something. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty satisfied. The thing I picked up before I went, because, I was like, oh, I might as well have fun and get the, see what the other rest of the set looks like. So I found this bad boy. So, this is the Dragonite V-Star Premium Ball. Alright, opening this bad boy up. And in it, you'll get the actual Premier Ball that holds the actual card. And as you can see, I already sleeved them up. It's a little bit of a tight fit, but for the most part, it's not really bending the cards. I'll probably move them to somewhere else, but for the meantime, I'll leave them into this little container. It actually has a flat base, so you can put it down without it rolling around. The nice thing about this box is it comes with a redemption code for Pokemon Go, and it would add, similar enough items to the actual box itself to the game. I got this years later, so the code no longer works because there was a deadline for it. But in any case, I still like how this ended up looking. So you'll probably see this in the background. One of the cool things about the Pokemon Go set is that if you see this little tiny Ditto in the corner, that means it is secretly a Ditto. I'll try and keep the sticker as is, just looking like a Bidoof. I only managed to pull one of these bad boys, so I'm going to try to keep the sticker on there. But I do like the concept of a hidden Ditto underneath it, so I always thought that was always cool. And then, of course, the single pack of Pokemon Go. I opened the larger box on my own because that's a lot of packs, and that would take a while, so who knows, maybe I'll get another Ditto card. Oh, that means the digital card's on the back. Let me move that out of the way. Onyx. Ooh, that's nice. Okay. Yeah, I like that. Sylveon's a new addition, so no complaints. You might see a mixture of Pokemon things, non-Pokemon things. And just for fun, because I'm probably not going to open that many Yu-Gi-Oh packs anyways, I'm going to be opening Supreme Darkness. So, as I mentioned before, I've been in other trading card games. Yu-Gi-Oh's been one of them that I've played for a while. And this is from GX. It's referencing the Supreme King and the Elemental Heroes a little bit. A little bit 2-in-1 combo. From like the 3rd and 4th season of GX, if I'm correct. There we go. Okay, kind of interesting tuner. Only the darkest of nights. Oh, the tricksters. Okay, I might do something with this card. Alright. I also picked up a few vintage singles. Mostly I was trying to focus on cards that I used to have but no longer have. So for example, this Growlithe. The Dark Radicet. A few more of the E-card readers. I also managed to get some leftover cards from, I believe it was the Trainer's Toolkit box. We divided up some of the extra cards, so I have those as well. And then you'll probably recognize this guy. My friend ended up getting the tin. He gave me the art card, which is pretty nice. And this is the tin that I got. Nice little Flareon tin. And the next thing is to see how this bad boy looks on the inside. Oh my god. There we go. It doesn't have a hinge on it, so you just pull it right off. Comes with the little coin. Of course, the art card. Now I have 2 of these. And of course, the pack from Prismatic. And like I said before, when it comes to Prismatic, I'll actually open it in front of the camera. Only because I'm probably not going to get that many of these, so. And for anyone who didn't know, first step, remove the digital online card. Alright, pretty nice, pretty nice. Similar to one of the past packs that I've opened before. And we're pack number 2. I mean, this is bad. Oh, executor. Alright, very nice, very nice. I like that. Alright, I'm satisfied. That pretty much about covers all of the new major cards that I've gotten. Probably by the time I upload this next week or something. I believe Journeys Together should already be out, so I'm gonna try to see if I can get some cards, see how that goes. Other than that, nothing too crazy planned ahead of time. Yeah, so far I've had a pretty good job at not paying too much for these things. Like I said, I'm doing this based on my own budget, on my own spare time. So if I find a better deal for it, I could just get more cards later, you know. But in any case, I will see you around next time. Also, do you like this setup? I'm still messing around with it. Kind of liking this one. You can see my hands a little bit. You can see my ETB. This one, a card shop was nice enough to give me the box for it. So I don't actually have the ETB for Crimson yet. But I asked if they had a spare one that I could just have, and they're like, yeah, it's just an empty box. This one, I also technically don't have the ETB for. I have a few of the packs. Like I said, I split it up amongst my siblings, so they had some packs, I have some packs. But all the accessories and stuff for these two, I do not have. But in any case, these ones I actually have the EBT, and you saw me open them, more or less. But anyway,